welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new here. My name is Gina and today I am kicking off my version of Vlogmas. So you'll see that my background is a little bit different. I managed to capture our tree and I'm so excited because I want to do more videos in the month of December. I'm hoping that I'll be able to squeeze more in and catch up on some of the content that I've wanted to share all year long, really. A lot of them are very cozy activities, things that I typically do in the winter when I have a bit more free time anyway. So things like today, I want to show you my leather conditioning routine for my handbags. Want to do some sweater depilling, like all of the wardrobe care stuff that I like to do around this time of year. And so, yeah, I'm really excited and I'll hopefully be able to share a bit more about like some of the holiday traditions that we have and just some cozy content as we wind down the year. So since I've never really done vlogs before, this is definitely going to be a learning curve. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, to start off, I want to share today a handbag unboxing, and then I want to show you how I care for my bags. If you've been paying attention to my community posts, you will have seen that I was in the Coach shop yesterday, or in a Coach store yesterday. I was there to pick up a bag that I had ordered online, and so I have that here. I'm so excited. Honestly, it's not going to be a surprise, and I hope that I haven't overhyped this bag. So you'll see Coach has been having their Black Friday sale, and there was one bag in particular that I was like, oh, will I regret it if I don't snag it at this really great price? It was 50% off, and I don't know if you can kind of tell. I won't tease you for too long, especially because it's kind of a predictable purchase for me. But it is the Coach Curve Zip in the maple. I really love Coach, obviously, but I love their glove tan leather, and I really love this style in particular. Oh, and I realized I must be in a chocolate mood because I put this sweater on and it matches perfectly. But yeah, this is the Coach Curve Zip. If you've seen the rest of my collection, you will know that I already have the ruby, and I love this bag so much. She's one of the few that gets a bag charm, and yeah, it's just a really great bag for me. It's one of the like everyday carry, kind of fits all of my essentials kind of bag. I'm really hoping that this one will just wear in beautifully like all of the classic Coach bags do. So yeah, here she is. I'm not going to give a like super detailed review of this because I have one of the ruby color, but it's the exact same bag, brass hardware. The maple is such a beautiful color. Like I think that's just such a rich brown and very neutral, not too reddish, which is a pet peeve of mine when a brown is too red. It opens up just like so with this curved zip that it's named after. This one is fully stuffed right now. And yeah, it's just a really gorgeous bag. It's typically $295 and it comes in a few colors. The red actually is still available on Macy's, and then the neutrals are kind of available, the chalk, the black, the maple, and a couple of jacquard ones that are canvas. But as you can see, brand new, factory wrapped and stuff still. Tag is still on, and it's just a gorgeous little bag. So what I'm gonna do, actually maybe what I'll do before I condition it, I'm planning on like just giving her a bit of love because it does feel a little bit dry, and it's kind of nice to just condition your bags right when you receive them, at least the Coach bags, because I find that sometimes they've just been sitting on the shelf or in storage for ages and they feel a little bit dry. And especially glove tan leather, I like for it to like start getting supple and start getting that slouch. Like over time, this strap won't stick straight up anymore. It'll be a little more slouchy, and I like that feeling to my bags. But yeah, so I'm gonna condition her, but I think maybe before I do that, maybe I'll do like a really quick updated Coach collection video. I did one earlier this year, but I've added several Coach bags this year, mostly on sale, not all of them. And I feel a little bit guilty about it, but then also not, because I love Coach bags so much. And yeah, I would just cycle some bags out of my collection. I'm trying to keep my collection under 30 bags, like right around that number or less. And so if I'm gonna bring a new bag in, I have to cycle one out. Anyway, that's kind of how my rationale. So my collection has changed since that Coach collection video. So maybe I'll just do a quick updated collection video. Okay, so two of the newer additions is my ruby red curve zip and this one. This isn't the newest. I have a couple that I've added since then, but I have these two, and you'll notice I have a few duplicates in my collection. I just really, if I like a style, I'll get it in a couple of colors. So there's that. The most recent additions are my swing zips. So this is the swing zip woven tote. I just did a full unboxing of this, and I purchased this one on sale after really wanting it this summer. And then I also got this swing zip. This is one of the few Coach bags I've paid full retail price, but I knew when this was accidentally leaked last year, I think, the olive color. I think it was around this time last year. And when I saw that, I was like, I need an olive glove tan leather bag in my collection. This is just my perfect shade of green. And this is now on sale. I got this for my birthday at full retail price, but now it's on sale for I think $275 on the Coach website. So that's an incredible deal, and it's a glorious bag. I love the swing zip. I actually held off on getting a swing zip for a very long time, and I kind of regret that I did because it's such a functional bag. Next is my summer mom bag, and this is the turn lock backpack. Such a beautiful color too. I use this bag all the time, very much my like weekend go-to when I have my toddler and we're just kind of running about. And yeah, this one I actually was looking for a vintage version of this bag, and I kept wavering between getting a like dark brown, kind of like the maple, or a red or a black. And I kind of had settled on red, and I was looking for one in good condition. And then this came out and I was like, oh, absolutely. I absolutely love this bag. And now it's come out in other colors like black currant and olive. And I was like, oh, do I need a second one? But I do not. I don't use backpacks enough for that. So, but I really, really love this bag. It's nice and lightweight, a little more lightweight than the vintage ones in my opinion. The only issue is that you can't put your phone inside the bag, or you can, but you're gonna have to open and close it a lot. So yeah, it's a little bit like, it'd be great if there was a phone pocket right here or something. Or you can just keep it in your pants pocket, jacket pocket, that kind of thing. But that's the only tricky thing with this bag. But other than that, I absolutely love it. The next bag, I don't even really consider a handbag, even though it totally is. I got this one relatively recently. My mom had given me a gift card, and I got this with it because I had been eyeing it and wanted to use it inside my bucket bag. And this is the Coach Plaza. I love this bag so much. I actually don't just use it inside other bags like a pochette. I also use it as an actual handbag, and I just think it's so chic and beautiful. I love the Coach hardware and hang tags. It's just a really gorgeous little bag, and I've never conditioned it. You can see it's got a few little marks, but it's still in incredible condition for the amount of wear and like just tossing around this bag has experienced already. So love this one. I'm so tempted to get this same size in the black currant, or get the smaller one in the maple jacquard canvas. I don't think I need them at all. I mean, I don't need any bags, but I really don't think I need them because I think this is the one I would always reach for. So I'm gonna resist that urge. That Plaza bag is one of the two bags that aren't a Coach Originals bag in my collection. Almost every other, yeah, all the other bags are Coach Originals, and they're like made of glove tan leather. This bag is also glove tan leather, which is my favorite leather from Coach, but it is not a Coach Originals line. And this is the Coach Bowery bag, and it is just such a cutie. I honestly did not need this bag. It wasn't even on my radar. I didn't see when it was released, but I saw it in store when I was shopping and it was on sale, and I just kept thinking about this bag for so long, and it was on sale for a while. I think it was in the summer sale. And I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It comes with a crossbody strap, but I mostly wear it like this. And it's such a dainty and petite little bag. It's honestly not like the most functional for my lifestyle, but it's so cute. It just makes me feel very polished and put together. This is one of the few bags that I do keep charms on. I really like it with this bracelet I've just had for years laying about. I used one of my charm necklaces and made it shorter, put it on here. And then this little fish charm that I have. And I just think it's just such a cute little bag. I love it. I really love the construction. It's like one of the few very structured bags that I have. couple more. So this bag is the oldest bag in my collection, current collection at least. I've had some vintage Coach before, but this is the Coach Duffel 16. And I absolutely love this bag. This is another mom bag for me. This is in the hunter green. I always call it the bottle green because I think that's what the vintage Coach color was. I always mix it up. So I think this one is hunter green. And it is the perfect size. It's really just a beautiful bag. It's getting this really nice slouch to it too, but it's still pretty structured, honestly. I've had this since just, I think 2022, the end of 2022 or early 2023, right before my son was born. And it's just in really phenomenal condition. And I think I actually purchased this in the Coached Relove section. So it was like a refurbished one and I couldn't tell the difference. So yeah, really, really beautiful buckles, beautiful color. Love this bag. I honestly don't wear this bag enough. I like go through phases where I have it out and I'm wearing it constantly and then I forget about it for a couple months. So I think I'm gonna keep this one out for now. And then my last 3 bags are all of the same family and they are the dinky bags. So I have 3 dinkies and actually I'll do it in order of how I acquired them. And they definitely need a clean and a condition because I have not cleaned or conditioned them this year. This one at least. This is my black dinky. I wear this bag all the time. This is my like going out bag. Yeah, she can definitely use a bit of a condition. I can see one of the corners is getting like bent, but she's still in really great condition too. And I just love this bag. It's so classic. I'm a fan of the original dinky for sure. And this one being even more elongated and east-west style, I like a lot. And I just love the versatility of the straps. Comes with a chain strap, and then I also use other crossbody straps with this one. And then I also got the saddle when it went on sale. The chain and everything is inside, but the saddle color is so beautiful, and it's actually very similar to the redwood color that this technically is. This is called the redwood, and this is called the 1941 saddle. And it's just a really beautiful, like cognac-y kind of brown, but not too red. I always run into trouble with too yellow or too red cognac, so I think this one's a really nice neutral. And then the last one is the Dinky 14, which is this itty bitty one. And this is the most impractical little bag. Also needs a little bit of a condition. All my Dinkies do. It has this teeny tiny chain and it's long, but it's like thin chain. And it has a really cute little clasp. I love the absolutely itty bitty hang tags that comes with it. And yeah, it's just a super like playful bag. It's totally not practical at all, but I just love it. I just couldn't resist it. When it went on sale, I think I got this one on Amazon actually. I was like, okay, that will complete my dinky family. And these two together are just so sweet. I usually wear this as just like an extra crossbody when I'm wearing a bigger tote or bucket bag or something, and then I have easily accessible my chapstick or lipstick, my keys, my headphones. That's about all I can fit in there. So yeah, I think it's just an adorable little bag. Okay, so that completes my entire Coach collection. I know it's a lot of bags. Coach officially is the largest brand in my handbag collection. Previously, it was definitely APC, but now they are neck and neck, and Coach is taking the lead. But I really feel that Coach bags are such a great investment. They're great prices for the quality that you're getting, and especially if you take care of it. So on to the next part where we do a little bit of conditioning. So we're kind of losing light a little bit. So, and this is going to be my evening project, but you can kind of hear, maybe it's dry. Just by touching the bag, you can kind of hear that, okay, it's not supple. So I use the Apple brand conditioner and cleaner. These are the two. And I have a couple of others, like one from Cezanne and a couple others, but these are the ones I'm planning on using. And this one, the cleaner, I'm not going to use on this bag. I will use on my other bags, but I'm going to start with the conditioner on this bag. Since it's brand new, I'm not going to condition it. I'm not that nitpicky or anything like that. So yeah, it's pretty simple. What I like to do is use a microfiber cloth. I'm going to be using this one because all of our other ones were used for the car and I don't want to cross-contaminate my bag, so I'm going to use this one. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of conditioner right here onto the bag. They say to test a spot first. I've used this conditioner on glove tan leather, like on Coach bags before, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm probably gonna just do down here at the bottom, just a little spot, apply a little bit, and let it sit. Actually, I'll just do the whole bottom of this area and give it a couple minutes, make sure it looks okay. And I'll just let that absorb a little bit. And what I typically do is I apply the, actually I make sure I've shaken it up really well, but what I'll do is I'll just apply the conditioner, let it sit for like 5 minutes or so, especially in areas like this where, you know, it just sees a little bit, the leather is being stretched and pulled and manipulated a bit, and then also the corners. And I'll also probably highly hydrate the strap because that's where I want it to start getting a little bit more flexible. And I'll leave it for 5 minutes, and then I'll go back with the dry side and just kind of buff it in and wipe off any excess. So let's see how this is looking. Okay, so it's already getting dark. That is the tough part about this time of year. I lose the light really quickly. But I just finished conditioning the new curve zip. I'll show you in the morning or in another video, maybe in a short, what it looks like and how supple it's getting already. I can already see that the strap is loosening up a little bit. I'm gonna try and get a few more of my bags cleaned and conditioned. And yeah, I'll share with you a little bit more about that process, maybe in a short actually, because it's really not much to it, to be totally honest. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and happy December. I hope this was interesting, helpful, useful, entertaining, something like that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.